my YouTube channel. My name is Munya. I'm a chartered certified accountant. I'm a business coach. I'm a trainer. So today I would like to talk about one of the biggest excuses that people give in business. The reason why they cannot start a business. A lot of people, they just talk about capital. Yes, we are going to talk about capital. When I teach people, when I encourage and motivate people to start their business, one of the things they say is, yes, you have talked about business, you have told us about business, but I don't have capital. Where am I going to get capital? But I don't have the money to start the business. But I would like to go back and say, the reason why we are so quick to talk about capital is because in our minds, we think about thousands. We think about hundreds and whatever and millions to start a business. We don't want to look at the available resources that we have that we can use as a stepping stone to start a business. When you start a business, you don't need to say, I want to do this business which requires, I'm going to give an example, 500,000, but you don't have the 500,000. So you cannot say, then I'm not going to start because I don't have 500,000. You are going to just do a great disadvantage to yourself. Because there's no way you're going to get that 500,000 just like that. You need to look at what you can start now with your available resources, and you become the leper yourself. There's so many people, when you hear their stories, those which are called humble beginnings, how they started very small and they grew until they achieved what they wanted to do, the real dream they had. So it's not like you are going to sit and continue to cry about capital. That is not going to work. Because you can cry and cry for years and years and it will never come to pass. Because it's so much money you want. So I want to encourage you today to say, you are not going to sit back and relax and say, I'm not going to start a business because I don't have capital. I want you to look at what you have. What is it that you have? Do you have 100 rand? Do you have 50 rand? Do you have whatever? Go and look for something that fits in there. Are you going to buy sweets? Are you going to buy sherbet? Are you going to buy lollipops and start selling to children at school? And you get a profit, you go back, you buy more, you go back, you start doing ice cream, you go back, you start doing this, you increase and increase. And this is what we want to do. You should love the humble beginnings. You should love to start small with whatever you have. Starting today, wherever you are, with what you have. If you want, just start asking people how they started their businesses, what they started with. You'll be so amazed. You'll be so shocked how people started their business. So it is about what you have here in your mind. It's about your mindset. Are you going to continue looking at capital as a hindrance? Or you are going to take action and say, with what I have, at whatever stage I am, I'm going to start. Am I going to start with 5 bundles of vegetables and go and buy 10 bundles and go and buy 20 bundles and continue like that? Or I'm going to sit and say, I don't have capital. Capital that is easy is you. You are the biggest capital. If you are there, you have solved the biggest capital issue. What you just need is a product, no matter how small it is. I saw a certain woman who was always complaining to say, I don't know what to do, I don't have anything to do, I can't do any business, I don't have money. We sat down and we said, but tell me, you stay in a complex, there are children there. They always want sweets, they always want the knickknacks and all these things. Why can you not go and buy your 50 pack of knickknacks, which is like 35 rand, and come and sell them for 2 rand each or whatever, and you get double, and you go back and you do other things, you start diversifying and you target children. And I want to tell you, this woman went back and did the same and started with that one pack of knickknacks, which has 50 knickknacks, and started telling the kids, I have knickknacks, I have knickknacks. You know, with kids, they always want to buy from somewhere, even if it's there in the house. They want to go and buy, just the feeling that I've taken out money and bought. And they came and bought, and she started like that and started offering sherbets. She started selling sweets. She started selling ice cream. She started selling other things. And she started making money every day. She would tell me that she will not make less than 200, 300 rands a single day. But what did the person start with? With one pack. And those stories that you hear, a lot of stories we say, the people are lying to us. Those stories are true. People start small. And if you accept that you are going to start small and grow and increase as you go, I'm telling you, you will be in the right track. Capital should not be a hindrance to you. You can even borrow from a friend 100 rand or even whatever small amount and start a business and give back the money, and you start continuing. The only thing that is required is for you to have a will and a determination that I'm going to start small and still grow big from whatever I have and whatever I've started. You need just to have the determination. But people will think, if I start with 50 rand, when will I get 1,000 rand? But do you get 1,000 while it's just sitting? You get 1,000 from the small. A journey of a mile is started by a single step. You take one step and another step and another step, you are moving. Unlike standing and sitting in one position and crying capital, capital. Capital is no more an excuse. We can do businesses and start successful business from wherever you are, with whatever resources you have. Start small, love the humble beginnings, and grow. And I bet you will grow. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next videos.